Linda Barcz from the Barcz Company taking your calls at 270-9933. Summer is waning, I guess that's safe to say, but you can still have flowers.
Absolutely, and the pansies are loving this cool weather, and of course the mum in the background, and lots of it. It was pretty exciting yesterday with the football games. So yeah. But come out and shop now. We've got nursery stock 40% off, and perennials are 20% off.
Pick up a pumpkin or two.
Yes.
All right, let's get to the phones. We'll start with Sam in Oregon. Hi, Sam.
I want to know if the hydrangea plant should be cut back in the fall.
Well, Sam, there's a lot of different types of hydrangeas, so it sort of depends upon what kind you have. If you know that it's an Annabelle, that's an old-fashioned with the great big white flowers that are probably tan at this point, those can be cut back in the fall or the spring. Whatever, it doesn't make any difference. The new growth that comes flowers. On some of the other woody ones, you want to be a little bit more careful as far as how far you prune them back. Because the Annabelles can either be cut down to the ground or they can be left about 12, 18 inches. And the woody ones, you want to just prune them back so there's 2 or 3 flower buds that will develop flowers in next season. So I would wait probably to prune those in the spring.
Okay, let's talk to Kay now in Madison. Hi, Kay.
Hi. I have an asparagus question.
Mm-hmm.
I have asparagus plants started from seed. They're about 4 inches high, and they're in pots. And I'm wondering if I put them out right now, if they'd make it through the fall or through the winter, or if I should wait till spring.
Okay, I have not talked to anybody about asparagus plants. I think that they would be fine, especially at this point. And the thing with asparagus is that they are very heavy feeders, and you start them typically in a trench. So these little bitty plants, you'll want to gradually add soil. I only know about starting them in the spring. You know what? I'll talk about that next Monday. Let me do some research and come back to you, because I'm not positive.
Yeah, I've never heard of somebody
You may have to overwinter them, yeah.
I've never heard of somebody starting asparagus in a pot.
Yes, and you know what you could do? If you had cold storage, that probably would be one way that you could do it for sure. Let me talk about it next Monday.
All right, Marie in Janesville. Hi, what's your question?
Hi, I have 2 cats, and I was thinking about getting some house plants. I was wondering if philodendrons and spider plants would be dangerous for my cats.
I think that spider plants, as long as you don't mind them perhaps chewing on them a little bit, or maybe what you want to do is germinate some little grass for the cats, because they do like to chew on green things. And then, of course, then they develop hairballs and they throw it up. But I think that the spider plants are not going to harm the cats if they do chew on a little bit. That could be a problem.
All right. Bob in Madison. Hi, Bob. Or Bobby.
Oh, hi.
Hi, go ahead.
Linda, I want to thank you for your answer a few weeks ago about the impatiens and the virus, because I was just perplexed what was going on. But my follow-up to that is, do I have to dump the dirt out of all my many impatiens pots for next year?
Okay, if you've had a problem with those, the good thing about it being in pots, you can sterilize the pots.
How do I do that?
You get rid of all that soil, completely wash, get rid of that, and then probably bleach is going to be the best way to do a 10% solution of bleach, and have them sit in that for probably 10-15 minutes, and then clear the bleach out, and then they should be good for next year.
And then therefore I also can't put that dirt in a compost, can I?
I would not do that, no, because you never know where you're going to use that compost. So I would get rid of that soil, unfortunately.
All right. Janice in Belleville. Hi, Janice.
Hi.
Hi.
I have a hollyhock that has grew tall, has lots of buds on it, but did not bloom.
Usually, see, hollyhocks are biennial, so if they stay down, if it's more of a rosette at the base, those typically will not flower. But once it develops a stalk, there should be some flowers on there. Now, I wonder if it was just late, and I mean, because we had a very cool, slow start this last spring. And we still have some decent weather, they might still develop some flowers, because if there's a stalk, there should be flowers.
All right, Glenn in Waterloo. Hi, Glenn. Glenn, are you there?
Yes.
Hi, what's your question?
I have purple fountain grass around my flagpole in my front yard, and I'm wondering if I have to pull that out and put in new plants every year, or if that will come back next spring.
Okay, if it's purple fountain grass and it's an annual, and you're going to have to start to check more carefully when you purchase things. Those will not survive the winter. There are different types of miscanthus that look very similar to the purple fountain grass, different seed head, and then those are perennial. So if you're in doubt, just leave them in the ground, and if they come back in the spring, There you go.
But some of them are annuals, and they probably won't make it.
Yes, many of them are. The purple fountain grass, that's the traditional common name. That is an annual and will not survive a winter.
All right, we are out of time for now. If you're on the line, stay there. Linda will talk to you off the air. We'll see you next week.
Very
And we'll
good.
be right back with a final check of your forecast.